Hi everyone, Mrs Bowe here. In this video I'm going to talk you through one of the writing activities from your learning packs, and as you can see it's called Sick Sentences. In this activity you are given some basic sentences on a theme and are asked to improve them by adding detail to make them more interesting. The theme for our writing today is a dangerous pet. So these are the sentences that we're aiming to improve. The boy held out some food, the dragon ate it, he was green and he had horns. In order to do this, we need to think about our Year 3 and 4 writing objectives, which you can see displayed here. These include identifying and expressing time, place and cause using a conjunction, using an adverb, using a preposition, trying to use a wider range of conjunctions, and we've got some listed there, using fronted adverbials and remembering to include a comma afterwards, and also to choose and use appropriate pronouns to make your writing clear and avoid repetition. Now, as you can see on this slide, I have already had a go at improving the sentences. So I'm now going to talk you through the ideas I've used and discuss how they link to our Year 3-4 writing objectives. So firstly, I wanted to start by using a fronted adverbial. Now, adverbials can give us information about place, time, or manner. I've chosen to give a fronted adverbial of time. And as you can see, it states just before midnight. And also importantly, I've remembered to include the comma after the fronted adverbial. We're now talking about the boy who's holding out the food. So I've included two adjectives to describe the boy to create an expanded noun phrase. And the adjectives I've chosen are innocent and young. Then I've gone on to describe the food that the boy held out, and again I've used adjectives to describe the noun so that the food seems really tempting. So my choice of adjectives were tasty and delicious, which just create a bit more interest. Now, rather than end my sentence there, I've extended the sentence with a coordinating conjunction. In this case, so, to give more detail about the dragon eating it. The dragon I'm thinking of is very hungry. So I've used a synonym for the word hungry to show that the dragon isn't just hungry, he's starving, to make it more interesting. So the word I've chosen is ravenous, which is an adjective to describe the dragon. I've then added an adverb to describe how the dragon ate the food. And because he's so ravenous, I've chosen the word greedily. But the dragon didn't just eat the food, he devoured it. So here I've chosen a synonym for the word ate. It just makes the sentence sound more powerful. The final sentence is more of a description of the dragon because it describes his appearance, and in the original sentence it mentions that he's green and he has horns. So I want to expand on that to write a bit more of a description about those things, but creating more interest. Now, if we remember, our theme of our writing was a dangerous pet. I didn't want to make my dragon sound too friendly or tame. Therefore, the choices I've made hopefully make the dragon sound more fierce and menacing. So I've started with a pronoun, he, to avoid the repetition of the dragon. And I've used a synonym for big. He wasn't just big, he was huge. And then I've chosen adjectives to describe his skin, dark green and scaly, and then use the conjunction and describe the horns as deadly and sharp, which adds to the danger of the pet dragon. I've then extended my sentence further by using a subordinating conjunction, the word that, to give more information about the horns, that they were extremely dangerous. And again, I have chosen my words there carefully so that the sentence sounds more powerful. Now all that's left to do is to compare the original sentences with our new and improved sentences to see if they are actually better. So what do you think? The boy held out some food. The dragon ate it. He was green and he had horns. Has now been improved to, just before midnight, the innocent young boy held out some tasty, delicious food, so the ravenous dragon quickly devoured it. He was huge, with dark green, scaly skin and deadly sharp horns that were extremely dangerous. Now, hopefully, you would agree that our sentences have greatly improved from the original sentences. So now it's your turn. Can you improve some 6 sentences? Remember to use your Year 3 and 4 writing objectives, and also check you have punctuated your sentences correctly. Now, I have just checked mine and realised that I have missed some punctuation. So I will add that now. It is a comma before my coordinating conjunction. So that's better. Now let that be a lesson to us all to remember to check our writing before we say we've finished. So have a go and send us some of your examples. We'd love to read them. Thank you.